Welcome back to Trip to the Zoo, one of the channels that brings the zoo to your room.
Good day or night or whatever. Welcome back to another Trip to the Zoo video. We're back in the City of Angels at the Los Angeles Zoo. And today we will be exploring their Australian habitat. So, Australia is actually one of the first things you'll see at the zoo. After the seals, after the international marketplace, you'll be led into a little plaza where you can go to the children's zoo if you so desire. Afterwards, you'll be met with flamingos, swans, and then meerkats before you see that beautiful Australian sign. The first animal of this region is the western gray kangaroo. In my opinion, the superior kangaroo species. I feel like every zoo has red kangas, and I just feel like the western gray kangas are cuter, you know? As far as I know, LA is home to just one kangaroo. I couldn't find out its name or age, but I think it's a very tough kangaroo, so it all balances out. Also, I know you can clearly see there's two in this shot, but my research is literally Safari, so I don't know. Maybe it died since I left. I don't know. Now, following those, we have three rare species. First up, this koala, which was sleeping. What'd you think it'd be doing? But other than that, we have the echidna, one of two mammals that lays eggs, and alongside them live the yellow rock wallabies. I'm pretty sure there are only two zoos in America with this species, and ironically the other one is also in Southern California. As I mentioned, this zoo is a speciesless hunter's dream, especially Australia, having echidnas, koalas, and yellow rock wallabies. However, the rare animals don't even stop there. They don't, this is not where they stop. That's not where it happens. In fact, there's actually I'm going to turn the lights off in my room to make it more immersive. There we go. A nocturnal house for wombats. I'm sorry if my thumb is covering a lot of the footage. I'm not good at filming. This is one of my favorite exhibits, and probably my favorite at the zoo. Wombats are, of course, a marsupial that aren't the rarest to find in zoos, but still a treat for sure. Although not the rarest creatures at the zoo, there still are only a handful of zoos left in the US that have wombats. Alright, the lights are back on for our final area. I know I said I didn't really think this was part of Australia, but I'm including it. It has Komodo dragons, which we'll talk about later, but for now, I want to focus on the Perenti, in my opinion, the more interesting of the two. Now, this is our first Perenti ever featured on the channel, and it may be a while till we see another one. Unlike the Komodo dragon, this is, I think, the second largest lizard in Australia. The Komodo dragon lives on Komodo Island, which I don't really know if that counts as Australia, but the Perenti is also a famous lizard hunter from the continent.
Way bigger, though.
Yeah. And there you have it. Our first in-depth tour in LA. Next episode, you'll likely be getting a full breakdown of the Woodland Park Zoo. But until then, I'm going to attempt to do an outro on my clarinet because I don't have my saxophone right now. Here we go. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was a good melody. Subscribe.